on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, send with me tonight.
My channel is about all things chronic illness, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It's too early. 7 o'clock. I'm heading to the hospital in Alabama to get my COVID test that I have to do before my procedure on Thursday. If you're new, welcome. I'm Cheryl, aka Smiles Behind Lupus, and I am getting ready for a EUS and a possible ERCP endoscopy type procedure. That I have to go see the GI specialist in Alabama. It's an hour away, and yeah, so I gotta go there because that's their rules now. Like, if I had it done here, it had to be a specific type, and I didn't have time to like go over to town to find the specific one because they wouldn't let you do the home ones, and this pharmacy you can't use. And so I just told my husband, I was like, I have 2 other doctor's appointments today, but I would just tell the girl, just 8:30, hopefully me getting there early, they can get me in and get me out, because then I have to come all the way back to Florida to be at my pain management at 10 o'clock. So, and then I go to my GYN this afternoon at like 2. So it's definitely like I'm busy, but I have to get all these appointments done because I gotta find answers, and I just don't feel good. So like yesterday was really difficult as far as like I think I can't, like I had a half of a sandwich, and like the only time I would get up was to like go to the bathroom or get some water or something like that. Why did I come this way? Why? I'm sorry, y'all. My GPS is taking me the back way versus the way I figured we should have went. Anyways, so yeah, I spent yesterday just in bed. The pain has been like really, really intense. Like I feel like it just grows worse and worse, and I couldn't get comfortable. Like my medical cannabis, the one that I chose to use, it didn't do anything. So it's very frustrating and aggravating to have to deal with this every day. Like something is gnawing inside of your intestines, and I don't know how else to describe it. It's excruciating pain. So yeah, so I'm heading over here, get this done. I'll try to record on the sly. I don't know if I'm going to the lab or just the endoscopy area. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going to get there and check in and tell them what I'm supposed to be there for, and hopefully they'll tell me where I need to be. I haven't been to this hospital like in years. This is the same hospital my son was born at, but I haven't been over here probably, I don't know, 2005 or 6, something like that. It's been a while. So I will come back. Alright, everybody, just got done getting my COVID test. I didn't get a chance to record. There was so many people in that waiting room it was a mixture between people getting the actual procedures and then the people that are actually getting the the actual test done. It was quick. I haven't had a COVID test the way that she did it. Well, they did it there too, you know, both nostrils and your throat. Been over here in so long. I'm trying to find like how to get the heck back to Florida. But yeah, it was quick, and she's like, they had a whole bunch of add-ons, and she was like, they'll call me if it's positive. I'm like, okay. Just prayerfully everything will go, like, because this procedure, I really need to get it done.
At the lights, turn left onto Green
I'll
Road
come back
South.
after I get to the pain doctor, because it's 8:43, so I'm still doing good on time. So I'll make it back back into Florida probably right at my appointment time. So yeah, I'll come back. So wanted to come back on. I stopped at Chick-fil-A to get something, and so I was getting ready to, you know, pay, and the guy was like, the car in front of you paid. And I was admiring because there's a little bitty dog, and she had a nice Audi. And then, like, I was turning out at the same time thinking, like, okay, I can see her at the red light, and, like, literally she disappeared before, like, it's crazy. So that was a blessing. So now that's act of kindness. Have to pass it on sometime this week. Alright, guys, round 3. I'm so tired. I went to the pain doctor, got everything situated, what I need to do. So next week I'm going to have my left SI RF radio frequency ablation done. And then 2 weeks later, I'll come back and get the epidural on my neck. It's hard to say which one is the worst pain. Like today, I think my neck is the worst. And then, you know, so it varies, but they can't keep me under anesthesia that long to try to do both. And then billing won't allow them to like do both sides of my SI joints. Plus I have to wait 6 months for the right side before I can even get that one redone. So I don't know. So right now I got home, got out of the other clothes, laid down for like 30 minutes, and got up, took a shower, and now I'm headed to my GYN to go there, because I hadn't been there in a while, having some kind of issues or unsure about, and some of those incidental findings on that abdominal x-ray that I want to ask him about. And since I've been through menopause, like, I don't have to get a pap smear like every 2 years or something, but I think it's been a little longer. When I was having like those surgeries and stuff, like, so I'm not really, I don't know how long it's been. And then I have to go by the lab and drop off some specimens. I completely forgot this morning to like put it in the car with me on ice. And so now I gotta, like, when I leave here, hopefully they'll be on time. My appointment's at 2. That I can I'm like emotionally and physically wiped out at this point. Got a lot of stuff to get done before Thursday. The only thing, instructions for that is just nothing to eat or drink after midnight. I'm pretty sure like the other GI doctor, my old one that I'm going to go back to next month, will order a colonoscopy unless something, of course, shows up on this other thing, just by the symptoms and stuff that I've been dealing with. But yeah, I did talk to the pain doctor about like a pain, something like different for pain, or a pain pump, like a PCA pump. He was like, he could give me Dilaudid or Demeron. I was like, no, like those are, like, I've been on those in the past, Demerol I was on like when I had my gallbladder out, and it was like the only thing that touched the pain. But he was saying like when he gave me the Percocet that it does mess with your sphincter, like when you're trying to take stuff like that. Because I told him I only took a half and it was miserable. Like I was in so much pain from taking the pain pill. So I just told him no, I'm not. I just think like a pain pump. But he was just saying certain medications that they give you in the pain pumps would flare my stomach up. So it is what it is at this point. I do need to go by the dispensary to try to get a couple more things. I may do that tomorrow. I have a hair appointment at 6 in the morning because like that was the only opening, because I had to move my originally scheduled for next week to this week. So I'm just tired. Like I really am. But alright guys, I'm back home from the GYN. He mentioned like I showed him the abnormal findings that they were saying was in the pelvic area, and he said that the phlebites, that's kind of like what they're called, he said normally that comes from stuff that's in the intestines, and it can be caused also from diverticulitis, which is good to know because the GI doctor is just like, oh, that doesn't cause anything, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's caused by something, and why is it there? And so that makes me more concerned because I think I need to get a colonoscopy. With all this going on, they have not ordered one. They've only ordered the I have a pregnancy pillow, y'all. And this thing is amazing. I'll do a review soon. But anyway, yeah, so I need to figure out that part of things, because like when this all first started, I honestly, like, I thought it was diverticulitis, like a flare-up, but it felt way worse. So I was just like, nah, that's not it. And I was taking the pills that I have for diverticulitis, and it wasn't helping. So then that's when I went to urgent care, and the whole process started, where they thought it was kidney stones that led to the pancreatic mass, to fatty tumor, to all these other incidental findings. So my doctor I did do my pap smear, and he felt like those concerns were not part of the problem. Like it wasn't his thing, like his area. So I don't know. Today's been really hard. Like I don't know, when I was out earlier, like my butterfly rash was so bad. But it's just, I'm just weak today. I guess I'm just tired from being up so early. Didn't go to bed till like, I don't know, after 1. And my husband wants spaghetti, and he never really asked for like certain things a lot. So we're supposed to try to go to Walmart to get, I needed like one more thing of tomato sauce, and then I'll need some bell peppers and stuff like that. But it'll be a nice little bonding time for us to like spend time together. So I'm gonna try to ride with him, but right now he's taking care of some track stuff, and he'll be back soon. So right now I'm just gonna chill out. It's 5 o'clock. Excuse me. I got to talk to my neighbor, and she's a PA, and she is doing telehealth because she just had a baby, and she's actually on maternity leave. Like they call her a week after she had her baby to ask her if she could do telehealth appointments, and she said she had to finally call today and tell them, look, I can't see this many patients. She's got 3 other kids on top of the baby, who is a preemie. So she said she's been seeing about 50 patients. She's on the COVID response. And so she's been seeing 50 patients by telehealth. So she's responsible for seeing them, getting them their COVID testing, getting them the results, calling in any scripts that they need. So she is like swamped. And I just can only imagine. But then she's like the PAs that are actually seeing patients in office at the hospital for COVID. They're seeing about 150 patients. And she said that in our area alone, the cases for the kids are up 400%. And that the adults are down about 200% since the pandemic has started. So that's really scary. So my husband has decided to go ahead and get his shot along with my my bonus daughter that has cerebral palsy. So we were trying to get that scheduled when he gets back home. Because with her, she only has one kidney and she has seizures. So we want to make sure, like, whatever day we do it, like, we can fully, like, watch her for, you know, the 24 to 48 hours. And like I told him, I said, I don't really think the first shot is going to be the issue. It's probably going to be the second shot. Not trying to speak it, praying that neither one of them, you know, gives us bad side effects. But so we're just trying to look at our calendar to try to get it done. And, you know, track starts back and it's just a lot of stuff. But I told him, I was like, we gotta, at this point, we just get it done. Because it's just getting too bad. Like, people are getting it, even the people that are being safe, they're still getting it. So it's just, you just don't know. But I wanted to at least give you guys an update. So I have a break tomorrow outside of hair appointment. And I will be going in for my procedure at 7 on Thursday. So I'm going to try to get this one edited. So at least you'll get it maybe tomorrow. And then I can have free space for the Thursday procedure and the Tuesday procedure. So